Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back. We are reacting to another episode of The Clone Wars. This is Season 7, Episode 3. Last time on The Clone Wars, Anakin and the gang led an assault on this compound to try and get Echo back because they thought he might be alive. And he is. They get there and he's in this stasis chamber, this cryogenic chamber, and he comes out and he's got all these things plugged into him and his legs are gone and it's just a bad situation all around. And it's honestly a little surprising that he's alive. I didn't expect him to make it out alive of that episode. And since he did, it makes me a little suspicious going forward of, what might happen to him. Because I feel like if he was, no longer of use to the bad guys or whatever, they wouldn't just, leave him alive in there. They would have probably killed him or taken him with. So something tells me there's gonna be some shenanigans possibly. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into this episode. If you like what you see, please leave a like on the video and please subscribe. That helps so much. But otherwise, we're gonna jump right into this episode. Here we go. Survival is one step on the path to living.
Hunter, hold them off. I'll check on Rex and Echo. Any word on the extraction squad?
We called it in, but now went back.
That's no surprise. We knew when we got into this we'd be on our own.
You know they're gonna bust that down. Bust it down, Tatiana.
Enemy approaching. Drones.
Frick, there's a lot of them.
Lots of them.
How long do you think you can hold them off?
How long do you need?
Attack, how much longer?
That is so many droids.
We have them completely surrounded, sir.
Good. Send in the decimator.
The decimator? What is that? Yeah, you're gonna wanna just back up. They just immediately abandon that door and go to the next one. Oh, his arm is missing too. Frick, he is not in good shape.
Rex, what is it? I got a big headache. Better to feel something than nothing, old buddy.
It's a touching reunion, guys, but we need to get out of here now.
Yeah, you know Anakin could fight his way out.
That should get it open.
That's a convenient little arm thing. Why would they give him that?
Great. Now how do we get up there?
Oh, I got
Big man just chucks you up there.
Wait, what? What are you doing? A heads up would have been nice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shoot a rope down.
It's okay, Wrecker. I've got this.
He's just gonna jump. How is he gonna get there?
I'm putting an end to Campbell's little science experiment.
Tom, time's up.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yo, Anakin, pull him up, dude. What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Oof. Okay, that would... Your face would be melted off. There's no way you make it out of that.
How did you know what was up here, Echo?
Well, they got access to my memory, but I got access to the Techno-Union database. All their plans, inventory, building schematics, everything. Well, there is a way,
I'm suspicious.
but you're not gonna like it.
I'm still very suspicious. Oh, Wrecker doesn't like heights. He's not gonna do well with this. He's gonna have to crawl his way across. Of course they know. They got him in a trap. Echo's gotta be compromised. There's no way.
Anybody got a brilliant idea?
I do have a brilliant idea. I'm hanging here.
Cut the thing?
I recorded the creature's distress call. It records everything. It's a hobby, which allows us to call those flying creatures to us.
Okay. That's gotta be super loud.
All right, I'll go first.
You know how good you would have to be at like judging distance and jump strength and all that? Like if you jumped even remotely wrong, you're just done. Of course they can fly. That is convenient.
Their leader is impressed we tamed the Keeradaks, but he wants to know why we returned here.
Yeah.
Tell him we had no choice. Tell him that we wore out our welcome.
You 100% had a choice. You could have landed like slightly away and walked there. Now you just brought the droid attack to their village. This man said he didn't want your war.
Not good.
You just brought it to him.
He'll come after him. What's he saying, Tech?
He says that we have broken our word. We have brought the war to his village.
Yeah.
You're right. Tell him he's right, Dick. Tell him we didn't plan to drag his people into war. But look what the Separatists did to one of our people. The Techno-Union claims it's neutral, but they have chosen sides.
Yeah, they're not neutral at
Your
all.
people have to choose.
Couldn't have said it better, Rex.
Frick, that's so many resources just to get, I mean, maybe it is worth it, the intel that he provides. Man, again, these people should not put their village below these giant boulders. It's just not smart. Ooh, he's dead. Did you just chuck that knife to him? That was sly. One of those is just a regular knife, it looks like, and the other one's a vibroblade. Ooh, that guy got up. Good shot, Crosshair. What the heck? That thing looks OP. Take that thing out ASAP, dude. What are you doing? Those things are like dinosaurs. Like dinosaur droids. Oh. Just annihilated.
Rex,
Anakin,
you gotta
take that thing out.
these walkers. I'll take one, you take the other.
Don't worry, General. Boys
place some of those grenades on its legs.
That seemed to work. How do we get up there? No.
Just throws it. That dude's gonna get stepped on. No. Okay. No. I think he's still. God, Anakin's so good. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. Wrecker's fine. Those villagers can probably salvage a decent amount of this
Hard
tech.
to compete with a Jedi.
Jump like 40 years into their development.
Sir, the attack force has failed.
The loss of the clone is a devastating blow to the Techno Union's profit margin.
Should we inform the separate?
It's all about money, baby.
Thank you for helping us in our fight.
He said the Jedi will always have an ally here on Skako Minor.
Sick nasty. We appreciate that, pal.
Thanks for coming after me. Hopefully it's gonna be just like old times.
Oh, it's 100% not gonna be just like old times. There's definitely something. There's something going on.
Yeah, just like old times.
I'm still so suspicious. I do not trust that Echo is fully in control of himself. Whether he knows it or not, I think there's something more going on. That was a good episode. Frick, like another excellent episode of the Clone Wars. Yeah, the Anakin and the clones, like, they just did not think things through after they got Echo. Like, as soon as they got on those birds, they should not have flown to that stinking village. Like, the guy, when he told them he would show them how to get to that place, was like, hey man, I don't want your war coming to my village. Like, I need to protect my people. The first thing Anakin and the crew do once they escape, in full view of the droids that are chasing them, they just fly straight to this village and they're like, hey, bummer, the people are coming to get you. Like, you couldn't have flown and like parked your bird things a little bit away from the village and maybe like ran to the village or like hid out near the village. You didn't have to just in broad daylight just land in the village. You got a frick ton of those villagers killed. I mean, I know you were cheering at the end and everything, but a lot of their friends just died. That's why he didn't want your war, because they have like sticks and spears and they're fighting like giant walkers that just melt their population. So bad juju on those guys for that. That was a dumb move. I liked that. I mean, they had a ton of droids that were coming after them too. I liked how they got out of that room though. Wrecker just chucks him straight up the top, and then Anakin's like, all right man, don't touch me. I can jump up there on my own. And then he took his sweet time using the Force to get him up there. Like, pulled him up halfway and then kind of like let him dip a bit, and he's like, all right, I got you. But yeah, and then they knew like immediately that they were crossing that bridge. So that further makes me suspicious that maybe Echo is not fully there. Like, he's maybe slightly still compromised, because like they knew immediately how to find him, and he knew like immediately how to get there, and it just, things here and things there, it just makes it seem, I don't know, just slightly slightly off, and I don't know how to feel about it fully. I know, because, like, I know they want to believe the best in Echo, and like, they just want to bring him home and have things like old times. But things are definitely not going to be like old times. I think there are 100% going to be more complications that arise from Echo coming back. It'll be interesting to see how soon, or if at all, if they like bring him back into like clone duty, like combat duty, going on missions and stuff, or if maybe he gets back to base and is like activated somehow, and starts giving intel on them again, and then they have to like find out who the rat is, so to speak, and it turns out it's Echo, and they can't fix it. They just have to kill him, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. Anakin just being reckless as always, like straight up just dive bombs this walker off a cliff and is just he wanted to look cool, and like it was cool, but I think he needs to think about all the villagers that he inadvertently got killed by bringing those flippin' birds there. But you know, maybe those like I said, those villagers could probably scavenge some of that tech, and I mean, like advance the development of their population by like 150 years at least. Go from villagers with like spears to having laser technology. Like that's a pretty big leap. So maybe we'll offset all their population dying. That might be a good trade-off for them, but you know, I assume they'd rather have their friends with them. Yeah, I don't like, this is the third episode. There's what, 9 episodes left? Because I think there's 12 on the season. Frick, yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I assume they're gonna start peppering in some episode 3 stuff as we go. One thing I didn't quite catch from last episode was Padme looked like super pregnant in that little video thing. Maybe the front view throws off some depth perception or something, so Anakin couldn't tell, because like I saw on other things, like, and I didn't remember this, but like in the third episode, like episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin finds out that Padme is pregnant, and so it kind of like some conflicting things. Like, did he know she was pregnant in this episode 2 of this show, or did he not find out until episode 3? Who knows? I mean, maybe like I said, maybe the whatever thing throws off some depth, and she looks not pregnant in the hologram, but she's also like holding her belly, so unless he's just oblivious, which kinda, yeah. I want more Obi-Wan. Like, I love the clones and the Bad Batch, but Obi-Wan Kenobi, please. I want to see more epic fights. I wonder if they will show any more, like, I wonder if we'll see Order 66 in this show. Possibly. Because we saw it in the movie. But, you know, it'd be interesting to see it here as well. And just, like, the thought process around that. Ooh, I assume maybe... Because the Bad Batch probably has those... they probably still have the chips in them. So that'd be interesting if some of these clones had to fight against the Bad Batch to like defend themselves or the Jedi or something. That would be interesting, because then they'd have to go against this like special forces squad. I'm getting ahead of myself though. I have no reason to believe. This is just speculation. And I don't remember the unfinished episodes really at all. I watched them a long time ago, like when they initially came out. I think I watched a little bit of them, but I don't think I was super interested in watching them, because I was like, well, they're not finished and they're not full episodes. Like I don't think I wanted to watch them. So I really have no idea what's gonna happen, and that's exciting. I want more things involving more Jedi though. That would be sweet. And yeah, I want to see what happens with Echo. I don't trust the situation, but I think those are all my thoughts. If you liked what you saw, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more reactions from the Clone Wars, The Witcher, The Expanse, My Hero Academia, Westworld, The Mandalorian, subscribe, because I got all those and I got more coming. So you'll be very happy with what you see, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got. I'll see you guys next week for episode 4. Peace off.